From Keene, the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Monday, July 16th, 2018. Silver is trading at $15.79 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,242 per ounce. Zencash is trading at $21, and the average price of Bitcoin is $6,610. Antiwar.com reports released on Sunday. A new report from the UN assistance mission in Afghanistan says 1,692 civilians were killed across Afghanistan in the first 6 months of 2018. This is the highest death toll for a half a year since the UN started keeping track. Interestingly, the same report showed a slight decline in overall casualties among Afghan civilians over the same period. This suggests the attacks are deadlier but leaving fewer survivors overall. It is particularly noteworthy that this half year set a new record as it came with a multi-day ceasefire in June, during which fighting nationwide ground to a virtual halt. This increase in deaths is seen as being driven, at least in part, by a substantial rise in suicide attacks that included some very large-scale attacks attributed to the Islamic State. The UN found that over half of the casualties from suicide attacks were from those launched by the Islamic State, underscoring the group's growing influence in the country. Zencash is the world's first private, distributed, and reliable platform for communications, transactions, and publishing. Zencash has the ability to use both transparent and shielded transactions, with shielded transactions using zero-knowledge proofs. Zencash features global governance with inclusive decision-making, reliable funding for continuous improvements, and documentation and wallets in many languages that are available for Linux, Mac, Windows, and Android devices. Learn more at zencash.com. That's zencash.com. UPI reports an Oregon woman was found 200 feet down a cliff near Big Sur, California, since being missing 1 week ago, according to authorities. Angela Hernandez of Portland, Oregon, was found by the Monterey County Sheriff's Office while responding to a report of a white Jeep with Oregon plates over the cliff off of Highway 1. Hernandez, who had been missing since July 6, was taken by helicopter to a hospital, according to a Facebook post by the Sheriff's Office late Friday. Hernandez said she had been there for 1 week, and to stay hydrated, she used a radiator hose to siphon water from a nearby stream. On Thursday and Friday, the Sheriff's Office had searched Highway 1 for her white 2011 Jeep Patriot. 2 people walking in the area found her vehicle partially submerged and dialed 911, according to the Sheriff's Office. Isabel Hernandez posted on Facebook on Saturday, "My sister is alive, she's talking, and she's still trying to come to understand everything. She's a fighter, and she fought this long, and she will continue to. It's not going to be an easy recovery." A GoFundMe account has been set up by the sister, who said in her accident she lost everything, including her car, which was her livelihood. Her family said they last heard from her on July 6 from Half Moon Bay. She was driving from Portland to Lancaster in California to visit family. Are you an advocate for free market money? Do you promote Bitcoin as an alternative in a fiat-centric world? Then you need Spendabit in your arsenal, the search engine for things you can buy with Bitcoin. Spendabit aggregates millions of products from thousands of Bitcoin-enabled merchants. Keep your money in the free economy. Visit spendabit.co today. Bitcoin merchants, ask about our merchant suite to reach even more customers. Spendabit.co. Reuters reports surfers warily returned to the waters off Fernandina Beach in northern Florida over the weekend after what appeared to be a rare double shark attack on Friday. Fernandina Beach Fire Department got a call late Friday afternoon that a 30-year-old man was bitten by a shark. 3 minutes later, they received a call about a 17-year-old who had been bitten just over a mile south down the beach, according to a statement by the city. The beach was immediately closed but reopened on Saturday, with ocean rescue services watching the waters for dangerous marine life. Shark attacks are common in Florida, with dozens reported in the state each year, but they usually happen in waters off southern Atlantic beaches and are rare in the state's northernmost county, where Fernandina Beach is located. The city's police department said in a statement that Dustin Theobald, 30, received several lacerations and puncture wounds to his right foot from the bite. The 17-year-old, who was not identified, received puncture wounds to his foot as well, according to the fire department. The city said both were in stable condition and with non-life-threatening injuries. Theobald told a local television news station he was watching his 8-year-old surf when he saw what he believed to be a nurse shark or a black tip shark and kicked it to try to make it go away. The teenager was bitten while wading in shallow water. It was not clear whether one or two separate sharks were involved in the two incidents. This has been FPP Radio News. Online at FPPRadio.com.